Well, hey there folks, and welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here. It's time for another beer review, time for another virgin beer review. And it's a bit warm, it's a bit sweltering. We're in September, and suddenly the UK's turned into a bit of a heat wave. It's hot out there. If you have just found us here, I don't know what all that was about. That was the weirdest intro ever. If you just found us here on YouTube, then give us a thumbs up, give us a like, share and subscribe to this channel. It's the Hop House. We like hoppy beer, we like good house music. Virgin beer review time, and this is the only other beer I managed to pick up from the last Lidl Craft Beer Festival in August. It's a little diddy can, and I think it's excellent. I think it's actually a virgin brewery as well. I don't think I've done anything from this brewery on the channel yet. Do you want to see what we're reviewing? Are you excited? Because I am. Okay, so from Gipsy Hill, this is Bandit. It's a gluten-free session pale ale. Gluten-free pale ale, 3.8%, 330ml can. I'm guessing he's supposed to be some sort of traveller or something. I don't know. I don't know the story behind Gipsy Hill, not going to lie. I've seen a couple of their beers in the 330ml cans in Tesco. Seen them in the little Tesco by my work. I don't tend to go to big Tesco's much. But this was in Lidl. I think it was about £1.29 a can or something. £1.49 maybe? Between £1.29 and £1.49. 3.8%. Shall we get it out into the glass? I've got a new glass as well. If you saw my previous video of the beer unboxing, I got a delivery from Seven Brothers in Manchester. So, Seven Brothers is a little diddy half pint glass. So it's probably not going to hold all this can in it, but we can always pour a bit more in, can't we? Hi, we can. Right, that then into the glass. I don't know what to expect from this beer. I don't know if it's going to be clear or hazy. It just says it's a gluten-free pale ale. It doesn't say whether it's supposed to be American style, English style, what style. I don't know style. So, very hissy and fizzy when I poured that. Very hissy. It's got quite a big head on it, but the head's now disappearing. So I'll go ahead and pour a bit more in, but I don't want it to go over the top. Okay, so there we go then. That's how she looks. Beer in the glass. I'll put it around that way where there's no logo. There you go. So yeah, very light blonde looking beer. Very light blonde. I'm trying to get it under the light. There's some haze to it. I'm just checking it's not chilled haze. Some lovely carbonation going up the side of the glass. And a little diddy white head. I shall stick a bit more in. There we go. Sort of full up to the brim now. It looks like a cloudy cider. If you ever had cloudy, like the Strongbow Cloudy, that kind of thing. Looks very sort of similar to that, I have to say. But it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. If I hold it up to the light there. Yeah, there's definitely some haze in it. Can sort of see the shadow of my hand at the other side, but it's not fully viewable. Yeah, looks alright. My new little diddy glass. Right, we're going to get that into there. So if you're new to these videos, this is the point where we go for the aroma, but we call it give it a whiff. See what you can sniff. Whoa. That's tart. Tart, citrusy, tangy. Zesty. Wasn't expecting that. I'll be honest, for a 3.8%er, I was not expecting that kind of tang. Lemony, limey, grapefruit. Citrus through and through. Maybe a little bit pithy orange. You know the score. Smells quite good actually. The head's dissipated quite quickly, but I can't really jig it very much because it's quite close to the top. Smells good for a 3.8%er. That smells quite good, and the carbonation, the fizz is rising really nicely from the bottom of the glass. So what we'll do then is I'm going to give it a taste, and then we might try and go for a bit of laser vision where we jig it around in the glass and see how it holds. So bottoms up, down the hatch. Ooh, that's not a bad tasty little beer, you know. It's quite nice. Right, bit of laser vision for those that love the lacing. So lacing is basically how it jigs around in the glass. And if you'll see, I don't know how much I can get out of this little glass, but if you can see the way it moves around, you can see the liquid going around, and when I turn it like that, ooh, the fizz and the carbonation really follows the bottom of the head. It's magic. Little magic trick in a glass, I like to call it. Re-whiff it. The smell a bit more malt. It's sort of got a lager malt smell to it, but it's really quite tangy and zesty, citrusy. Ooh. Pour the rest of the can in and see if any little floating bits go in there. See if it is a can conditioned beer. It's not, but it's got a lot more cloudier and hazier. So it's definitely an unfiltered, unfined kind of beer, as they all tend to be these days. Sorry if my head's shining a bit. I've been out earlier walking, and it's rather warm out there. It's like 28 degrees nearly. Crazy. Ooh, look at the head now. It wobbles around in that glass. That does look lovely. Great stuff. Lovely stuff. Really zesty. It's sharp, it's zesty, it's zingy. Excuse me, it's fizzy as well. It is almost fizzed up, not to a lager extent, but it is quite fizzy. Now, bearing in mind this is gluten free, so they brewed it without any gluten, so without any wheat or barley or anything like that. So I'm guessing they've used oats, because I've got a friend of ours that's celiac, I think it's called. You know, that can't have the gluten, and oats they can have. So I'm guessing they're using oats as part instead of the grain, you know, for the malt bill. So I'm guessing it's oats, hops. Ooh, I don't even think they can have yeast. I'm trying to think now. Is it the barley they can't have, or the yeast? Because yeast is what makes the alcohol, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's have a look on the can, shall we? Let's have a look on the can. Yeah, we'll do the can first, and then I'll run through some flavours. I've sort of quickly described it. So Bandit, GipsyHillBrew.com, by the way. That is their website there. If the camera will focus in on that. There you go. GipsyHillBrew.com. I think they're based in London Town, mate. And again, it's another idea of putting a similar colour right into the can, so I'm squirming to read it. Gipsy Hill was born from family. We brew quality, uncompromised beer. We're a dedicated team who look for that same quality in our own lives. We use our passion for beer to live a better life, and we want the same for you. This is Bandit, a gluten-free pale ale. We took our beloved beatnik and stole the gluten out. It's a light, refreshing pale, still fruity, still floral, loads of flavour, just gluten-free. This is Sam. He's a Gipsy Hill co-founder. He likes long and windy roads. Right, Sam. That's Sam, everyone. Hi, Sam. Right, so. Interesting. It says that the ingredients are water, malted barley, oats, hops and yeast. So how can it be gluten-free when it's got malted barley in it? Allergens gluten, malted barley and oats. Is this gluten-free? I don't know. It's a new one on me. Anyway, rejig. Jig, jig, jig. Oh, look at that jig now in that glass. Look at it. Look at that jig around. Oh, yeah. I like this little glass. Ooh. It's nice. It is nice. It's really sharp and zingy. There's something about it, though, that probably wouldn't make me... Bear in mind, this is 3.8%, so it's session strength. Something about it wouldn't make me want to drink a lot of it. I think it's a little too zingy and sharp, even though it's quite light. I mean, saying that light, body-wise, if it's got oats in it, It's got a nice mouthfeel. It doesn't feel thin and watery. It's got a little bit of thickness behind it. If you were to give me that, I wouldn't have said it was 3.8. I mean, I wouldn't say it's any IPA strength like 5%, but I'd say that was a good 4.5. It's got more body than the strength would allow. There you go, it's lacing a lot nicer now. Yeah. A lot of zestiness down the side of the tongue. Some real bitter notes. Not much sweetness at all. This isn't really a sweet beer. It's not necessarily bitter, it's more sharp and zesty and zingy. The aftertaste is very tart. Tart grapefruit, I'd say. I'd say it's more grapefruit than anything else. Some lemon and lime that goes down the side of the tongue in the main bit, but the aftertaste is very zesty, pithy grapefruit, maybe a little bit not tangerine, because tangerine is quite a sweet orange, but like a pithy, or you know, the white stuff that you peel off the orange if you decided to eat that. Don't know why you ever would. It sort of has that flavour about it. Now, first beer from Gipsy Hill. I think I'm going to have to get some more of the beers, to be honest. I just picked this up because it was all that was left over in Lidl when I went there, along with a couple of beers that I've got down there for my own personal thing. And the Crash, we did the Salt Crash, that was a fantastic beer. It's decent, so I'll give it a thumbs up. It's not bad, it gets a thumbs up from me. That means that I would have it again. I don't think I'd rush out to buy it though. Well, I don't know, the more I'm getting down it, the more I like the zest. It's really refreshing in this warm weather. It's a very nice sort of summery, hot weather beer, really cold out of the fridge. And it goes down lovely, it goes down quick enough. It's just, I think because it is quite tart, that tartness and that sharpness would be nice maybe for example, if this was on draft. 2 pints of this, I think, and then you want to move on to something else. Maybe only 1 pint. Be a good start off beer though. So I guess a thumbs up from me. Thank you very much for watching. I've got a brand new beer coming up next, so stick around for that one. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you again for another beer review right here on the Hop House. It's warm. Ciao for now, people.